Welcome to Changfied YouTube channel, your trusted source for latest update across South Sudan. Thank you for joining. Today, we bring you several important stories from across South Sudan. These stories reflect, the challenges, the conflicts, and also the effort being made to bring peace to South Sudan. Please stay with us until the end, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more updates. Let us begin with our first story. This information, according to the Jonglei State Governor Dr. Regai Cook. Officials in Jonglei State are raising alarm about a group that calls itself the Red Bell. Authorities say this group has been behind the months of violence across the state. Governor Dr. Guy Cook spoke on Monday in Bor and explained it that what has been happening. He described a series of incidents that left many people dead and others wounded. And also the communities are now living in fear. The most recent attack took place on Saturday, September 27th, and members of the Red Bell tried to enter a wrestling tournament in Bor, and they were carrying weapons. Security forces stopped them at the entrance. Later that same day, the group ambushed national security forces at Karuma Bridge. A young girl was killed in the crossfire, and two others were injured. Governor Dr. Guy Cook condemned this attack, calling it the worst so far. But this was not the first time the group has caused destruction. According to the information coming from the governor, Dr. Guy Cook, he said on September 7th, they assaulted young business people from northern Barghazal. 7 people were wounded and property were stolen. Back in July, they raided the Mogril cattle camp, killing people and stealing livestock. Even earlier on June 21st, army men wearing Red Bell uniform opened fire at the health center inauguration in Kolmarek. The event was attended by top leaders, including Governor Dr. Guy Cook himself and Presidential Advisor Kwalma Nyangjuk was there. Imagine health center opening being turned into a scene of chaos. Later that same month, another community gathering in Yomshir Buma was attacked and people had to run for their lives. I want to share this application with you that the governor shared with the media. There was also an ambush in February targeting the National Minister of Wildlife, Rizik Zakaria Asen, and his team. What you are seeing here is a letter from the governor. The governor said enough is enough, and he has instructed authorities in Bor to introduce new law to promote peace. He also directed all security forces to act immediately and arrest those involved. He wanted the public not to collaborate with the Red Bell group. Anyone who sheltered or support them will be treated as a criminal, the governor said. Right now, the big question remains: who is funding this group? Who is funding this group? That is a question. When did they form? How many members do they have? So far, authorities have not given an answer to that. Meanwhile, in a separate move, Governor Dr. Guy Cook announced a change in the education sector. Mr. Matthew Paul has been relieved from his job as a Director General in the Ministry of Education. His place has been taken by Mr. Kur Malwal Root. The governor said the decision was part of reform to improve education in Jonglei State. Let us move to the second story, the trial of Dr. Machar. In Juba, where the trial suspended first by President and SPLMIO Dr. Riek Machar continue. Civil society organizations are speaking out about it. The South Sudan Civil Society Forum, a network of more than 200 organizations, say the trial is not enough to bring full justice for a past crime. They argue that South Sudan urgently needs a special hybrid court. This hybrid court was promised in the 2018 peace agreement. It is supposed to handle cases of war crime and crime against humanity. The forum say the court is not just a legal responsibility, but also a moral duty. For now, the trial is happening at Juba Freedom Mall. The case related to the deadly clash in Nasser in March, where government forces and white army fought, leading to the dozens of deaths and many people displaced. The civil society group welcomed the fact that the trial is open to the public and the media, but they warned that this single trial cannot replace the broader justice system. Judge James Alala Deng, who presided over the trial, said the special court has the power to continue with the case. He rejected the defense argument that the court has lacked authority. He explained that the hybrid court, once established, will handle large crime under international law, while the current court is operating under South Sudan national law. During the hearing, some defense lawyers were given removed. Some defense lawyers from Dr. Machar were even removed because their practicing license had expired. The prosecution accused Dr. Machar and his team of planning and coordinating the Nasser incident. They claim it was not a random clash, but an organized military operation. Machar lawyer Gary Raimondo strongly disagreed. He reminded the court that a prosecutor is not supposed to act like a private lawyer seeking revenge. Instead, prosecutor must present evidence fairly, truthfully, and legally. He said the court should not be influenced by political pressure or media demand. The trial continues and the world is watching closely. Civil society say the outcome will affect not only justice but also the future of peace in South Sudan. Our third top story is according to the government, they say camp returned to Capoeta after the SPLIU attack, National Security Service base. This happened in eastern Equatorial State. Authorities in Capoeta say life is returning to normal after an attack last Wednesday. According to Justine Juma, the county executive director of Capoeta South, the situation is now calm. The wounded have been evacuated to Juba for further treatment, he said. The attack happened at around 4 a.m. when a group believed to be from the SPLIO raided the National Security Service office in Capoeta. Security forces notified them off later in the morning. 6 security officers were injured. A woman who lived near the office was also caught in the crossfire and injured by a stray bullet. All 7 have been now taken to Juba and are in stable conditions. Governor Los Lobong Lojore confirmed that the attacker fired shot toward a military barrack before escaping. Later, during pursuit, they opened fire on security force, injuring more officers. For now, the authorities insist the country is under control, but local residents know that there is still a threat from the SPLIO and NAS, National Salvation Front, under Thomas Cirillo. The governor does not want to create panic, but people remain alert and worried. Let's again take a look at the Red Bell, the rise of the Red Bell Dinka Boer use. This is very concerning, and everybody should pay attention. Still connected to the Jonglei situation, reports are emerging about a youth group in Bo Town known as the Red Bell. These are mainly Dinka Boer youth who are said to be clashing with SSPDF forces. Let's see. Well, this development, is raising a serious concern. Youth militias in South Sudan play a major role in past conflict. When young people organize into army group, it usually leads to more violence, not peace. The government is under pressure to act quickly. If groups like this are allowed to grow, they could destabilize entire communities, especially in a state as fragile as Jonglei state. Observers said unemployment, lack of opportunities, and mistrust between communities are fueling the rise of such youth groups. Unless these root causes are addressed, the cycle of violence will continue. According to the people that know about Red Bell, the Red Bell group has been there since. I will read out the report, the report that I already shared with you. I will read it again from the letter, coming from the governor of Jonglei state. Stay with us. On Saturday, September 27, a group of army criminals named Red Bell attempted to disrupt the tournament of wrestling held in main area in Bor, but when informed by the security organ meant for the protection of the event to attend without their arms, then immediately they returned to their base and conducted meeting. This was learned by Bor County Commissioner and sent paramountship of Bor and chairperson of Bor Youth to convenience them. Thereafter, they laid an ambush in Karuma Bridge in Bor for national security forces, leaving 2 people wounded and a young girl killed. Red Bell on September 7, 2025 attacked a young entrepreneur from northern Bargazal, leaving 7 people wounded and looting all their belongings. Furthermore, in February 2025, Red Bell laid a road ambush for Honorable Rizik Zakaria Asen, Minister of Wildlife Conservation and Tourism, with his team who was on his way back from Great Hapibor administrative area to Jonglei State. In another incident in July 2025, Red Bell launched an attack on Mogiri cattle camp, killed individual and raided unidentified number of cattle. In June 21st, 2025, in the presence of His Excellency Dr. Guy Cook, Governor of Jonglei State and Senior Presidential Advisor, General Kolma Nyangjuk, while attending a community-built LZ facility inauguration in Kolmarik, Red Bell appear in the event wearing uniform and their emblem suddenly in a large number and start shooting randomly. That caused panic and chaos during the event. In July 2025, the Red Bell orchestrated a serious shutdown by publicly disrupting an occasion that was organized by son and daughter of Yomshir Boma. Upon their arrival, the group opened fire, shooting randomly and dispersed the crowd. In light of the state attack, the governor of Jonglei State condemned in the strongest term possible the brutal, unlawful, and immoral criminal attack carried out by Red Bell criminal group that have undermined the safety and dignity of civilians and put countless lives at risk in both towns. The government of Jonglei State enforced a direct Bor County Commissioner and Mayor of Bor Municipal Council to promulgate local law in order to regulate Bor municipality to ensure peace and tranquility for peaceful coexistence in both towns. In addition, all security organs are directed to enforce security resolution issued by State Security Committee led by His Excellency Dr. Guy Cook, Governor of Jonglei State, to cooperate in cracking down and apprehending Red Bell criminal and Bor. According to the people, local communities say that this Red Bell was formed by Bor youth community to protect their cattle from Murele that always attack them within Jonglei State. Amal ken yam kene dial kontin bar wani lingwase me ken kono ni amre ler kana me gore jen wo jin der Changfied YouTube channel der je support ko be kula no ngwantin kono lat ko rodien bana jome bana jeling mi shalat mi shetu re wech ka Jonglei winimi ka tadan en shalat ke jen wo take group mi pai chak group mo wa jen a group mi ladung weni ke use nyingjane ke din kabor ka jodana shalat je gwas mi bana mandale rode man chalat and it in contela officially rewichin winemi bana kelinkel. Please go subscribe kan nyagani kokien. Jo chalat gwaseme official in Jonglei State la Jonglei officially chikala do ne kanete kayeng midin metogre wichin winemi kanete ke group mishal ka Red Bell no Chinede kono tika luang te right ke governor Dr. Guy Cook chikala do ne kene group me ke bona me kene ko kor pen te ngwan chicken which chicken yar no la bikare which ke state no bikana biken ke bin dwan match kana ka jodan chalat governor Dr. Guy Cook chalat ke je laden wo ray wage born winemi chire ke tokten ajana men chi to gene ajana ne me chete karik to ngwan share en lat missionating one chick lutin ka chick ne one ne chikana moy ka bot no chikan jo mai kan la no ne to ngare wujen tama dwal na kamandan shoda lat chikala no re gadan chi to ko long mandong de na ri man ka je man chala da group in chal kamo red bell group mi paiben ana beture be nyo ay kel gwad me ko biya te ka ngech kamandan le roda red bell jena group milat ken wojen cha chak dio je ne ri konen tere yike juba ka do bran chalat ke je so ban jilinkel awa en red bell group me ki bona nen jena mani awa ken ke changen dang red baro ka pai bang waron kin dang ro jan dang ro di je mani awa ken red bell members no wa ken chika ben ka tournament ki gwa me ngana tin rewage bor no wa ken jel ken ka majalong gwa da danen ngar ka ngarten mishi ben region ka jen chang ma poinde wa chu ken national security force ka chu ken ka ma gwa da chal ka karuma bridge and can when mo watch you take a nyam kel matot mishanek crossfire gwada dana chikorche toktin ka shwane tin kontila ne dangro ka within SSPDF shwa knero shwa barka ke governor Dr. Guy Cook shamshana me shaja condemn nu amije ke shimgwa janman latke red bell group ke bona moment cha chak kene mije chela de wona ne ke chanka barro ka pai bangwan gwada chi kana chi red bell group mane chi kan rami mo mela business person ki chi ke business one chi kan ke interrupt kan osen bargazal gwan mi mo shu kan nei ti chuk baro kan ga bartin ka shu kan kwa ken dial shu kan kanang alo chi kan ka kwal chi kan ma ka ke kan kwa to kan ka jek nyoko wa ka pai baro ba la July wa chi mission mo cha nyoko to ba chi kan ok chi kan ka kwal ka kem shal ke mogeri cattle camp ray wujin gine mi ka Jonglei ka wa chu kana chu kan ka chu kan o ken chu kan kana ok to ngwan long to kwai ka pek dien chi Ramadan le governor cha jo mo cha jalat ke je ka video mi cha roiten Dr. Guy Cook ke nyogo laden wone ne jene ka shang yan dang re kel ka pai bakel jene shi red bell panken chi rin cha mo ke uniform ni ala jelgen ke uniform ni gwada mo point en Dr. Guy Cook jene tetin tu di shal ke kolma nyang juk batetin re even kana mo ala te ngaram din mo ngar ke te ga dulwal mi kam kana la integration malatke cha chwaltin cha ne ken cha chwaltin function mit dun community ka wa chu red bell group mani chu ko chop re ngar kana mo mi chu chu re ngar kana mo jel ken ke uniform ni ken kel lo chare realika jana mi shiga chu bare ngar ken wana mani chu ken to kami doi ken mainyal gwaden latki integration den gwad chalka kol marek ajanen gwada mo chu even mo chu dakpin chu na chu ka dwalong chu naren bar gweje te point the presidential advisor kol manyang juktetin te point the Dr. Guy Cook tetin but ngo da ba chu kan te chalka red bell group ben chu ka ben within function ka chu na chu kan ka chu kan ka jochan wana moni ka do bran chalat ka jam chu Dr. Guy Cook kan ne kon jel ga kel wa chu kan jien na mene mi cho da lare wichin winami atak kwar dit tekatin batel mi shaling de oje changa kel teram shiling an mission me ko kan taw ko ke cha gor no ba ka ngaji no red bell bon metedi an bon mo bon dung dinka bor use ti chare realika ti nyen ke SSPD ap kum kirmi yadi te lokan ka njen nen yen no ku kan wich ku kan yarone re wich ka Jonglei but chi aje dem ling chi kon dem ling no ngum la roda but jo me mi chodolat anyok pyro ba wa chi kan nas chi kan kamak ba kan etin kontila red bell chi kan national minister of wildlife un mishal ke rezik zakaria sen wa kan bon mi jel ka kel wa chu kan ka nyurka ke chu kan ka bush da do when mo wa chu yit ka chajo mo chajalat governor chela do ne jeni nervous na jeni tidial ti ka kwa kapchong Dr. Guy Cook lar na menia jeni entame alati chalka ti red bell fanken aka kap ko chong aka kap ka gonna ten kon tegatin ka jawdan chelat gwasame jeni entame ti ke lo do dien mi chikana ngun ko bi peace bedetin kane cha authorities cha ga jogo no kene kon la police ne mena SSPD abono yen kan action kane ten kontin tin te chal ke red bell group on tin kon na kana kan Mike Kwagnat Rayway bor of course ala calling me be kim ko kon ling tama o door cha series ko chi ku yin re ka bor otherwise ko na de ling no te Michel ke red bell kan o take it video ni ken chala share online gwada dan de ken be ni kentin ka ken tiken ka maj bana simenen yen ma gwada me ken kane de shamu ka maj ka jo chala gwasa me wa ken te karamu ku ka sponsor mu moy ka kwak re wi ka juba ka ta dan chala ke je bat kwai ke je ram mo en go nga mu moy ngane te moy ka majone manen konti la ngani din ka bori enen mate dide jel ka kamon shi mate tot so nyu den wa Machar leka shi ke sha organize and etin kon tin la jang so bi angaje wona mene togre wijin wini mi bor gwada dan tin da ka gay kuktetin no bi anon bi jangat anya gwasa me kaman banaling boka da ka gay kukte ka ramiche wo gwasa dan tetin wajen che ram mom letke education sector Mr. Matthew Paul Chaja Watch would Michalmasi Paul Chaja Watch ka position as a Director General in the Ministry of Education ka charadin che lat gwasde ramishal ke Kor Malwa Root Mr. Kor Malwa Root jaramadana tema mala General mala Director General in the Ministry of Education ka jawadana shalat ka sherama mo Chaja Watch rameti tinwal chajo me chaja kwen re wichin winemi chi governor chelado wona ne gen decision de manana le ko woja kwer mo kwer dul gore den jakandul gor ko be gwa betike quality and he did that to reform the education and to improve education in Jonglei state ya jo mo chejalat na me chala de ken ler de na ban lingwa se me akwi Dr. Machar ka mandana chala gwa se me ka report dan tika am goron ba nywa yekel first by President Dr. Machar ting te ka jom chalat ka tanda na local look de ka je anetin contextual ke civil society forum South Sudan civil society forum te mi kan lat gwaseme ken yam civil society forum ken a network ki netin one raid and civil society network mo civil society forum ka South Sudan te ka organization shop ko kudangro te raid so kan organization to let ken kel chikala do ne kan do badan lo ke Dr. Machar ka je kan shi na kan ne me cherong kan ne me ni game kan gur kan no de ngod de ka exercise ngotin kon la ngot a chabele ya la one side ka jo nan kala gwasam kan yin Dr. Machar no de jeno tele justice miatin kan ni justice system rai wi ka South Sudan shi fair ka jen gwadmen kan gur kan no ne the hybrid code de dil shap no chike me chalat ke 2018 peace agreement can I breed code jen mandana be netin kone adur jen buka lwagone but they say this trial is not enough to bring full justice for past crime mitaram chidwe lana walre wika South Sudan nyod jen o chi special code me che de rule kaje chiremen lat ka ring Machar kan shi correct jena ring Machar case de then ankai breed code no de tedi ale kone char tung 2013 de ga kula addressed but chinetin kon tintere wika juba keneti kon tela justice chicken look me chicken they look judges au bukana look do me shajen kan me is not enough no kan entam metwoga re wiki juba ka freedom all gwadan look ring Machatin kan me she fair ka kuja mo gorga jan o the hybrid court je del chako ti dialde ka kula go ka joran chicken lat gwasmen dundo chi judge James alala deng chala de wona ne jani trial and lat ring Machar Tineka Powerton. The special court has the power to continue with the case. Jomo Chajalat. The special court can take long kick a bomb ko ba Dr. Machar ba di look gwada dan look jetin. Jen she different lawyer argument din kemalat kene she reject no ko she different lawyer she kan la do ne can court lack authority ala special code mo but chaga jogana judge James alala deng kani tele power ke long madayen special code ye jaka je kani special code take a power ko dare ring Machar dare je trial kani tin kontila ji kwara ci jomo chajila de kani no ka janeri ngamo chi lawyer cha lawyer dangro ka Dr. Machar chaka wuch gwa dan tikatin ngai kone mana choralat no Ramadan ci dot karwade gere Raymonda je Ramadan ci dot la defan lawyer kan ne dang doko ken dio je kan dang wana ke jido dan ko gwa me cha ne ken cha wutin ka kwi ko wa ken ci license ken ci ka expert kan kele jago bik nyur ja ka scored out a police ni gwa de dane cha lug mo cha je lukten she persecutor she can Dr. Machar can a team the care she can gwanya no can they plan and coordinate the Nasser incident. Rigedane Chituga Nasser can Misha coordinate and on Ajan Jordan can lat. They claim it was not a random clutch but an organized military operation according to the prosecutor. Mandan you can lat Kangai Konan me would take a deal. Macha lawyer Gary Raimonda she disagreed ke she lo manana chalat. Chene dial chege special in the content ka court. He remind them that a prosecutor is not supposed to act like a private lawyer seeking revenge. Jaram la persecutor jen chebelet chia ramigoro beduor bejechol enona a jeni persecutor point aram mode goro der mala thok der jelat but jeni man lat ke ki persecutor konden right gwa lok kan editini take a mitipin ka mistel thok me de jekaka. He said the court should not be influenced by political pressure or media demand. Janani ti chaka de pressure ne to kokien a politician ke ne tin counter rajan o ring macha te ka ber ken ju kware wa ramim la persecutor je jomo te de gorno der jalat leren diodien gwasme machalat ka Capoeta gwade dane ci ko yotoktin kam SSPDF ken SPLIO charin mat ke menchal ke NAS National Salvation Front gwami mo shi kenetin kontin la National Security Service ke SSPDF shi ken ka mak ka shuken bezden shuken mat ka nankan kwaken dial kajo chakulat gwaseme enetin kontin la kwarka Eastern Equatorial State chikala do ne ka Kapoeta akanin teme china chigrodien palpin chitek chagwa ki tele kormle rodo chajo mo chajo kweneken jo mo chalat Justin Juma the county executive director ram la kwarka Kapoeta chalado situation is now calm jen situation chagwa tel mrayek jenetin kontin la jiboni chaka nangre wiki jubako bako mo ka walan gunimi jo mo chajo kwen. The attack happened at around 4 a.m. Chikana de can go to a tang one Kurunwang, Guami Mochi, SPLIO, can National Security Service, Chikurum Tin, can Wenamo, Chua teacher to Toshu to a Kajoran Chikana Lat, Guami Chala, which an article Lutenba, can take a Jibon Tung one, teach it to a Chane Dang Buckle, till a security officers, Chagamaka boat, Kachane, Chukudi, Chaganetin, Kataya, and Chalat Kajan. Cha Shig Muten Wenamo, Milletba. Kajan office doing SS ki National Security Service money watch aja mo ka bot ke cha aja beran wana mo so ne me de jagam chek jenda na gore de nyaa kelka kwi manan ji to ka Capoeta gwa mi ci kuma SPLIO kan National Salvation Front charen Martin la National Salvation Front ke nas te pingu mi chal ka so mastrilo charen mat ken kuma SPLIO me de pin mati tipin Nathaniel wo yet Ramadan la deputy chairman ko kuma SPLIO ka acting chairman atama ko kuma SPLIO gwada te Dr. Machar te reti gen chana go ban ka la raja gwasa me do ala chana do dan tis commercial ke red bell angulo dama the rise of the red bell din ka bor use red bell kan bon dung ngani jane ka bor ti chare realeka ko bi kan ter anoke kume kirm yadit ke SSPDF ko mugi kone mi kanete mo ku kir ku kan support dio je chikan de nyin ke SSPDF ke police ne ko kan wate di jeglon di kan galat ka kor gwam bar shirmen challenge no wen kan chare realika ko bi kan wajin winemi men right ke Dr. Guy Cook bi kan yar shirmen ngai konen anu mi ke ngwan yare realika la tok ka gor ka mal dio je chide gor chikan de gor dong de kana de kan ko ne to kon nyin kan ka by the way ken eken but kamen chitu gwa de me chala do kan chare realika ka dor che tok ne ka gwa me ber long gwa de chi kor je to je chi gwa de mene wa chi ne tung wan chi kan nak ka chi na kan mo bot ka gwa me ber but te ram right ka kwide ne mene dum ko le la ne te lan warin tam dio je chi chaling ne wala no te ke rebel group mishiben baname ko ke dinka bor use group to chala red bell achang na kana ma chalat but right now the situation chakulu webe je long jem kwen linga jen wote ka mil harod so bona me bon pai brar ken chiga kap ke uniform ni chiga kap kamech ke video ni cha share ke social media mo gor de yana ngajen wo bona men tama cooperate no ka jonglei bor wakatin gor kan no nyen kan ke kuma SSPDF chirmen shaling no chicken de ni SSPDF chicken ganak mene netin kon atila civilian te wata dong lokan ka ko wa mai kana Jordan chicken lat gwaseme but the governor Dr. Gaiko ga genito enter right now situation to come but still tin security tin ka jonglei state chang malalar ke jamo kumen we mal jatin tel mi shale mal so na me de kon ngaje gwangu correcting one to lat karodian and we talk about Jonglei state fight against the Red Bell group accused of deadly attack, and we also talk about the trial of Dr. Machar, spark debate about justice and the need for hybrid court. We also talk about the camp return to Capoeta after violent attack, but people remain on edge. Well, these stories show us the reality of South Sudan. Today there is hope, but also many challenges. As citizens, we must continue to call for peace, justice, and accountability. Thank you for watching Changfied YouTube channel. Please subscribe, share this video, and leave us your thought in the comment section. Together we can keep the truth alive. Do not forget, to hit the notification bell if you are new, so that whenever we upload a new video, you can be notified. Thank you for watching, and bye-bye.